All right, so we have got our new World Tournament LR here. LR Grandpa Gohan. Let's see how good he's going to be. I think he looks like he potentially could be quite effective. And we do actually have a team for Grandpa Gohan, but here's the issue. We got to talk about this immediately. We can look at what this LR Grandpa Gohan is going to do during this video, and he could look very impressive, no doubt about it. But understand, they just fumble these these LRs, Battlefield LRs and World Tournament LRs are almost just like they're just like losers, basically. Well, half losers, because Dokkan gears this character to be competitive right now. When we're able to rainbow Grandpa Gohan in June of 2025, he's probably not going to be as competitive. That's the thing that really bothers me. They balance and scale free-to-play characters around being rainbowed because they're free. Except this guy, we can't just get him crazy right away. So it's just something that definitely bothers me quite a bit. Absolutely, for sure. So, I don't know. Again, I think that this Grandpa Gohan seems like he's going to be quite good, but I don't know how crazy he's going to be, you know, when we have 0 or 1 dupe in him for months at a time in these really tough fights. Let me just quickly go over some of this guy's details right away. Again, this is the new World Tournament LR. The World Tournament is actually going to take place next weekend. So, really quick super attack effects. He's getting 50% attack and defense for 1 turn and seals on his 18 key, and then 30% attack and defense on his 12 key. So additionals could be viable to get some defensive stuff right there. He does have an intro if there is a Goku on the turn or a Goku enemy. And then he activates the intro, and then all allies get 1 key and 20% attack permanently for the rest of the battle. That's pretty good. That's really good. For an intro, just permanent, like it's like Turles. It's like Turles is, right? Then he gets 3 key and 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets another 150% attack and defense on super, and then another 150% attack and defense on his 18 key super. Then he gets 2 key per turtle school or Kamehameha category ally on the turn. And then he gets an additional 2 key and a guaranteed additional super if there is a Goku on the turn or an enemy Goku, which, you know, we are fighting a fight with a Goku. He doesn't have an active skill or anything like that. His intro is basically his one special mechanic. As you guys can see, I chose to take him over here to the Roshi team. I feel like that'll work best for us. What about these links here? Turtle School, Kamehameha, All in the Family, Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, Shattering Limit, and Legendary Power. So we actually could get a little bit more by putting him in the middle slot right here. Let's take advantage of that. So one thing I would like you guys to keep in mind is we're using him on a Roshi team, which means, by the way, he's starting at 24 key, by the way. Great LRs look like this. 24 key start a turn. Typically. I mean, there's bad LRs that do that too, but I'm just making a point that that's really damn good. That's super good that he's got that ability to just do that. That's really, really good. Alright, let's see how we do here. So again, keep in mind, on this team, Grandpa Gohan is going to be getting juiced to hell. I like Roshi, and, you know, I like using the Roshi team here and there and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's an undoubted thing that this is a team in which we would die a lot of times using this team. Because we are relying on a lot of the dodge or die, you know, Bunny, Bulma, and the UI Gokus and stuff like that, to be able to handle business. So, let's see. So, does a 31 million attack stat. Okay. Into an 18. Okay. Into a 19. Okay. Okay. Sure. Now, I mean, let me heed my own advice for a couple of seconds here. Okay, a couple of things. Number one, it's gonna be a long time till we can rainbow this boy. That's kind of a big deal. Number two, we are on the Roshi team, so we're getting just because it's like it's not even like we're running like the meme back in the day is like Physical Kid Buu, it was horrible, and you just run him on teams where he doesn't even really work that well, but you get like the goofiness of the huge support, but like. It's just like literally the best characters you want to run on this team are all like insane supports, like LR Bulma, right? And Roshi himself, like just like ridiculous supports. That was really impressive. The only thing is I did maybe leave us in a bad situation. I mean, we don't really have a great slot 1 for this next turn. Let's see how things are gonna go here. I wanted to get Bunny Bulma off that rotation, but I probably should have kept her to be able to cover slot 1 for us. Let's see how this will go for us. Couple of attacks right away. Ah, damn. We could get smoked right here, but that's okay. We could just hop right back in. It's probably going to be best for us to go Grandpa Gohan in slot 1. Obviously, we don't usually want to run Grandpa Gohan in slot 1, right? But, it is what it is. We'll just go for Vegeta. So, let's just hope that, like, we're not going to get smacked. Now, we saw those numbers Grandpa Gohan is doing. Keep in mind that he's also a major support type character. So, like, his support is up the entire fight. Because it's all allies, too. Like, it's not even, like, specifically, like, Super Class or Turtle School or anything like that. Don't super. Don't super. Nice, we're okay. Alright, and we get 30 right here. So he's just popping out 30 million attack stats, huh? Additional normal, okay. I'd love to see Vegeta super. Nah, they're scared. 30, damn, dude. Because it's not just the 30 million attack stat. He's a support. He seems effective. I mean, this is a legitimate buff to potentially like Turtle School, Dragon Ball Saga, stuff like that. I mean, as long as you either have a Goku on the rotation or you're fighting a Goku, like early on in the fight to be able to get that intro up, Grandpa Gohan's presence is going to be felt heavily. He seems pretty solid to me. Alright, guys. So we have another rotation right here. This is where things could get really silly. So, like, if you guys liked some of the numbers we saw up to this point, again, this is where shit could start to get real goofer here. I do wish we had 7 orbs for Kid Goku. Hopefully Piccolo doesn't really punish us. I think we'll be good. Piccolo, don't you dare. So, I mean, this is going to be a much stronger rotation because now we're going to have, most of his links activated. Everything except for Shattering Limit and Legendary Power. We have Kid Goku support. We got Roshi support. We have LR Bulma support. We have Roshi active skill support. This is basically the golden turn for Roshi or Grandpa Gohan. Alright, Trunks is super in. We have type advantage though, so that's not really a big deal. Plus a lot of the damage reduction and stuff. Piccolo could be annoying, maybe. Will Piccolo do 700k to us though? Probably not. Alright, we're fine. Alright, get ready for this one. 45. 45. That's just like World Tournament LR is just dropping 45, dude. Okay. Ha, sure. Sure. will be interested to do a 55% video once I get my copy of Grandpa Gohan from the World Tournament to see exactly how good he's going to be looking. I don't know. I mean, I feel like there we go. We saw Grandpa Gohan. Because Grandpa Gohan, he seems pretty good. But there's not a ton of variance to him. So, like, we've seen what Grandpa Gohan could do. And I should be constantly and consistently mentioning it, too. But remember, the whole team is getting buffed by Grandpa Gohan the whole time. His intro buff is up for everyone at all times here. So, I guess let's knock out one more turn. Or we could have Master UI Goku's active up, or, you know, so his domain is up. And we'll get one more turn out of Grandpa Gohan and finish up here. Alright, guys. Let's just get to another rotation here for Grandpa Gohan. You know, we could just have this turn right here. We're obviously going to be looking pretty good next to Kid Goku. Bunny Bulma still supporting Grandpa Gohan. He's an Earthbred fighter and stuff like that. So, alright, yeah, let me know what you guys think of LR Grandpa Gohan. I think he seems to be quite an impressive character, though. I mean, let me take a look at what some of these defensive calcs are looking like here. I do kind of want to see that. But I think Grandpa Gohan, this guy is no slouch. He doesn't have any defensive mechanics, though, which is at least something worth mentioning. Alright, let's take a look. So, Grandpa Gohan, just to kind of get, like, a gauge of what some of these turns might be looking like here. So, with an 18-key super, 1.4 million defense, with an additional 1.7 million defense, 2 additional supers, 2 million defense. That's with, like, 40% support, which, the thing is, like, 40% support, on the Roshi team, it's a little bit more than that, so, on some of these turns, he's doing, like, you know, the 30 million attacks, and he's got 1.5 million defense, 1.7 million defense, 2 million defense. I wish we could Rainbow the Sky right away. Like, I wish they'd let us Rainbow the Sky right away, because this guy seems good. He seems fun. His defense, I mean, a super attack will kill him in, like, slot 2 or 3 from any of these bigger bosses, sure. But, I mean, he does seem like another good free-to-play LR, dude. Damn.